Hello everyone, this is Dr. Kalpana and you're watching my YouTube channel Pharmacy Lessons Made Easy. As a pharmacist, all of you must know about the first approved COVID-19 drug in India. We shall talk about which drug it is, who approved it, what is its route of administration, who actually manufactured it, about the company, its price, where it will be available, who can consume it in terms of age group or the medical condition, who cannot use it, how it will show its effect, mechanism of action, about the clinical trials which have been conducted, and the future effects which are expected by this. So let's begin. So this is a press release which got released for immediate distribution, which says Glenmark becomes the first pharmaceutical company in India to receive regulatory approval for oral antiviral FabiFlu for the treatment of mild to moderate COVID-19. So, as the heading says, the company is Glenmark. The country in which it got approval is India. The drug name is FabiFlu. Its route is oral route. Its category is antiviral and it can be utilized for the treatment of mild to moderate COVID-19 patients. So, who approved it? It got approved by CDSCO, that is Central Drug Standard Control Organization. It is coming under Ministry of Health, Government of India, and the approval process under which it got approved is called accelerated approval process, because present is pandemic conditions, so that is considered as an emergency situation. So under that accelerated approval process, this drug got its approval from CDSCO to be marketed in India. A few facts like manufacturing and marketing approval granted as per the part of accelerated approval process. Considering the emergency situation of COVID-19 outbreak in India, the approvals restricted use entail responsible medication use. Here, every patient has to sign an informed consent before the initiation of his or her treatment. It shows clinical improvement up to 88% in COVID-19 with rapid reduction in viral load by 4 days. The clinical improvement noted across age group of 20 to greater than 90 years. It included the patients with comorbid conditions like they were having both COVID-19 and diabetes and heart diseases, and they were suffering from mild to moderate symptoms of COVID-19. Glenmark to market the antiviral drug under the brand name FabiFlu. I'm repeating, so you can easily able to recall the name. So let's have an idea about the company. The company name is Glenmark Pharmaceuticals Limited. It is a global research-led pharmaceutical company. Its presence is in the sectors of generic, specialty, and OTC, that is over-the-counter businesses. It operates in over 50 countries. The major focus area of this particular company are respiratory, dermatology, and oncology. As per Script 100 ranking published in the year 2019, it is ranked among the top 80 pharma and biotech companies of the world in terms of revenue. And if we talk about who is the chairman and managing director, he is Mr. Glenn Sadana. So the website for this company is www.glenmarkpharma.com. If we go to Wikipedia information about the company, its type is a public company and the industry to which it belongs is pharmaceuticals. It founded in 1977 by the founder Graces Saldana. Its headquarters is in Mumbai and globally it is serving. The key people are Glenn Saldana, who is MD and chairman of the company. The products that is manufactured are medicines and vaccines. Here is the website. Some important facts are the Indian regulator approved the manufacturing as well as marketing, right? So this flavipiravir is, its brand name is FabiFlu. So we are aware about it now. We are aware about its route also, that is oral route. It is used only with mild to moderate symptoms. 70 to 80% patients have such symptoms. That means they're not hospitalized patients. And most important thing, I'm repeating, the patient has to give the undertaking before consuming it. So the fact is, it offers broad spectrum RNA virus coverage with clinical improvement noted across age group 20 to greater than 90 years. Also, it can be used with comorbid conditions such as diabetes and heart disease with mild to moderate COVID-19 symptoms. The important point is its viral load got reduced rapidly within 4 days, and it provides faster symptomatic and radiological improvement. Of the most importance, the report says that flavipiravir has shown clinical improvement of up to 88% in COVID-19 mild to moderate COVID-19 cases. So, if we talk about the drug, its approval was done in Japan since 2014, and its use is in the treatment of novel or re-emerging influenza virus infection. If we talk about its mechanism of action, it is an active phosphoribosylated form in the cells, that is called flavipiravir RTP. That is the active form of the main drug, and it is recognized as a substrate by viral RNA polymerase. What will happen after this? It inhibits the RNA polymerase activity. That is how it shows its antiviral effect. Now, a few expectations, like this will be available by next week in the market. It will be utilized only for the emergency situation or that particular category, and it is expected that the recovery rate can be improved after consuming this medicine. If we talk about its price, its 200 mg tablet is costing 103 rupees per tablet, and if we talk about a strip which consists of 34 tablets, its price is rupees 3500. It will be available in the hospitals, chemist shops, and under medical prescription only. So it's a prescription drug. Okay, so Glenmark will have to submit a copy of informed consent and report of the ongoing clinical trial within 3 months. Moreover, the post-marketing surveillance should be conducted first on first 1000 patients just to assess the safety. And for the treatment of the whole treatment, 122 tablets are expected to be required for 14 days. So it has to be consumed only under medical supervision. If we talk about its dose, the prescribed dose is day 1, 1800 mg bisindimines twice a day. That means approximately 9 tablets, because 200 mg per tablet. So for 9 tablets, the dose will be 1800 mg twice a day, which will be followed by day 2, that will be 800 mg bisindi, that is twice a day, up to 14 days. Generally, the people may get recovered within 4 to 14 days of the dosage duration. The important point to be noted here is that the patients which have severe renal or hepatic impairment should not take it. It is not prescribed for them. It is not prescribed for pregnant and lactating women. Also, it is not prescribed for the patients who have a previous history of hypersensitivity to it, or a history of having gout or uric acid imbalances. As per the Glenmark Vice President and Head Clinical Development, Monica Tandon, she described about this study of the clinical trials. So this clinical trials were randomized clinical trial. It was a multi-centric study which was conducted in 11 sites in India. And in this study, which was conducted in India, 150 patients were taken, and the clinical trials were conducted. Out of these 150 patients, 90 were having mild symptoms of COVID-19 and 60 were having moderate symptoms of COVID-19. Their conditions had not deteriorated to severe or critical stages of the diseases. So this is what they have observed. And this drug has been used in Russia, Japan, and China also for the clinical trials. If we talk about Japan, nearly 2050 patients have already been administered flavipiravir. The report says that Japan's clinical use shows high recovery rates at both 7 days, that is 74%, and after 14 days, 88% of the recovery rate was observed for the therapy in both mild as well as moderate patients. So the source of this information is cnbctv18.com. The other countries also, if we talk about Russia, 390 patients showed 68% of those on flavipiravir reached fever resolution in day 3 versus day 6 for those on the standard therapy. So the reduction in the recovery rate, so that means on the day 3 the fever resolution has been reached by consuming flavipiravir as compared to the standard therapy. Flavipiravir is also approved by Italy and China for experimental use or compassionate use in COVID-19, and few countries in the Middle East also. The next thing is, what is the influence of the company? I mean, from where that particular company is procuring the API. API stands for the active pharmaceutical ingredient. That is the main ingredient which is inside a medicine. Suppose it is, if an oral formulation, it is a tablet. So other than the API, it contains lots of other ingredients just to convert it into a tablet form. Those ingredients are called excipients, right? So the main component is active pharmaceutical ingredient, which shows its therapeutic effect. So that Glenmark itself is a manufacturer of it. Moreover, the formulation development is also of Glenmark. Marketing, supply, everything is being done by Glenmark. So it has its own R&D team. It got received the approval for conducting phase 3 clinical trial on mild to moderate COVID-19 patients only. So what we expect in the future, there is a huge demand for this particular medicine. So demand supply, if cause imbalance, so that will be a capacity building step, and they're expected to synchronize that particular demand, and will go for it. And stock market is expected to rise definitely after this for this particular company, Glenmark, right? So I hope you like the video. If you really like it, do click on the like button, subscribe my channel, and share it on social media. Thank you.